Germany's campaign season is in full swing, 2 weeks from national parliamentary elections, and politicians are out and about scrounging votes. The political field is dominated by the major groups like the leftist Social Democrats and Angela Merkel's Christian Democratic Union. But as Peter Oliver reports, candidates for some smaller parties are making inroads in rural areas as they look to force their way into the national stage.
On the campaign trail, hoping to strike a chord.
We're convinced that we have to get a say at a higher level. We end up having to pay for the big decisions, so we want to be part of the process.
Free Voters are a grassroots political organisation. They're opposed to the major German parties they claim look out for the interests of big business over those of voters.
We don't have the big monies the other parties have, so for commercials, for leaflets, etc. We mostly pay it ourselves, the candidates pay it, because we cannot raise so much funds. Also because we do not tolerate lobbyism.
Most of their support comes from rural areas where people feel ignored by the bureaucracy in Berlin. The party has its eye cast on influencing decisions far beyond Bavaria, though. They want to see struggling Eurozone countries be able to reissue their own currencies to help tackle inflation, as well as end bailouts at home.
The Landesbank still is bailed out by the state. We don't want this any longer. We don't want banks to be bailed out by the taxpayer.
Small parties like this one are unlikely to cause too much concern for Chancellor Angela Merkel. However, Free Voters are convinced that they can draw support from those who've become disillusioned with the more established political parties.
In big parties, decisions flow from top to bottom, but with these guys, everyone can bring their ideas to the table. Each person's opinion counts.
I think small parties that are not spoiled yet are very important. We need different points of view out there.
These small parties are not playing the game. If they can get into a coalition, they can have a real influence.
In the 2008 Bavarian state elections, Free Voters picked up just over 10% of the vote. This time, they're aiming to go further.
The others, they have a lot of monies. We have the members and we have the spirit.
How much that spirit converts into votes, we'll find out on September the 22nd, when Germans go to the polls. Peter Oliver, RT, Bavaria.